Hello beautiful souls, welcome to today's Monday fire practice. Be sure to have a mat and a block and meet me on the mat. Come into your seat with your spine straight and tall. Each palm rests over each knee. Inhale, palms heart center into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. On our inhale together in unison, we'll inhale through the nose and chant Om 3 times through the mouth together. Remember, Om is 3 variables. O, Inhale together. Bowing into our heart. Today's practice will be geared and themed towards contentment and gratitude. We'll be cultivating the energy of contentment, and our mind will be connecting what we are grateful for. So whatever speaks to you, please bring that presence forward right now. Whether it's you're just grateful to be here and giving your time this hour for your practice, grateful for your wealth, your health, grateful for today, grateful for the breath, grateful for presence. Bowing into our heart, and we are grateful just for life itself. Inhale. Drop the palms on each knee, windows of the eyes open. We're going to start on our backs, so come and lay down into a mindful, restful awareness, which means we're not shavasanaing, but we're coming down and laying on our backs. Let's bring our left palm on our belly, our right palm across our chest. And let's be mindful with how we feel. Close the windows of the eyes. Connect with your breath. See where your breath is. Notice where you're breathing. Are you up in the chest or down in the belly? Just be natural with your breath here. Don't try to modify it at all. And now, let's manipulate the breath consciously. Breathe a good deep inhale through your nose. Send that breath all the way down to your tiptoes. Exhale it out the mouth. Again, good conscious inhale through the nose. Send that breath down to the tiptoes. Exhale it out. Good again. Do 4 breaths on your own. And on your last exhale, straighten out your arms, palms up towards the ceiling, and arms down towards your side. Windows of the eyes stay closed. Just breathe easy here, and I have a poem that I'm going to read you. Who You Are by Donna Falls. Who you are is so much more than what you do. The essence shining through your heart, soul, and center. The bare and bold truth of you does not lie in your to-do list. You are not just at the surface of your skin, not just the impulse to arrange the muscles on your face into a smile or a frown, not just boundless energy or bone wearing fatigue. Dive deeper. You are divinity, the vast open sky of spirit. It's the light of God, the ember at your core, the passion and the presence, the timeless, deathless essence of you that reaches out and touches me. Who you are transcends fear and turns suffering into liberation. Who you are is love. Just meditate on that poem for a moment. As we connect with our true divine nature, our true highest self, the self that is enough, that is full of love, acceptance, and contentment. Bring your feet sit bones distance apart, still laying down on our backs, hands along the sides of our hips. On our inhale, both of our arms are going to reach above the crown as our toes flex up towards our nose simultaneously. So inhale, we reach here like a good morning stretch. Toes are flexed and active. Exhale, arms come back down to the sides of the hips and feet relax. Great. Do 4 on your own breath. Inhaling through the nose. Let's start our Ujjayi breath. Exhaling through the nose. Soft Darth Vader sound. Good. On your last one, exhale, arms down to the sides of our hips. Inhale, bending both knees, coming onto the soles of our feet. Cactus your arms. Inhale, lift the feet off the mat to where the soles shine towards the wall behind us, in front of us, I'm sorry. Exhale, knees together to the left for a modified supine. Once that knee softly touches the earth, bring the other knee to the right together to the opposite side. Good, so just back and forth again with our light, soft Ujjayi breath. So waking up our spine. Try your very best to link the breath with your movement. So on your inhales, the knees lift over to the side, and exhale, the knees rest down. Inhale, lift the knees. Exhale, they rest for a second. And inhale, back lifting. Good. On your exhale, hug the knees to your chest. Allow them to float a little bit away. Exhale, hug them towards your chest. Allow them to float a little bit away on your inhale. And exhale, hug them tight. Good. Keep them floated a little bit away and do some ankle rotation. So have each ankle make its own circle. So separate the feet. Make your outer circles 4 times. As soon as you did that, rotate your circle and do an inward circle 4 times. Perfect. Now that we're here, just hug the right knee to the chest as you slightly pull the left knee a little bit away. So each palm is on each knee, and we're just kind of doing back and forth with one-legged wind relievers. So just bringing one knee at a time towards our chest and allowing the opposite knee to float away using our arms. Good. Now exhale, both knees float a little bit away. Just pick up sand with your toes and drop the sand. So we're just moving the toes, picking it up at the beach, dropping it down, up, down, pick it up, Releasing down. Good. Releasing down. Good. Rest the soles onto your mat with your knees bent. Exhale into the fetal position on your right side. Use your arms to guide you up. Come into tabletop, all fours. Good. And let's do tail wags here. So move your tail to the left as your gaze looks over the left shoulder. Good. And then back to the right. So inhale, center. Exhale, twist, kind of like a modified crescent. Back and forth. Link your breath with the movement. Good. Inhale, right arm to the center of the mat. On your inhale, the left arm open up, opening up towards the left side. Good. Gaze is up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the left arm under and through, crossing the chest, laying onto our left shoulder and resting onto our left temple. The opposite arm could wrap around for a bind here, coming onto the the lower back, or it could reach for the right corner on the mat, on the top of the corner, and be active with your fingers here. Come onto your piano fingers if you're doing this variation. And for every inhale, we find length and we reach up towards the top of our mat. There's like a magnet here at the top of our crown that's reaching and lengthening out each vertebrae. And exhale, we twist, moving the navel toward the spine and laying a little bit deeper on that shoulder. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Beautiful. One more on your own breath. Good. On your next inhale, come back into tabletop, all fours. Great. Left palm to the center of the mat. Inhale, right arm up, open towards the right side. Good. Hollow out that armpit. Exhale, bring it through for thread the needle on the opposite side, laying on our right shoulder, right temple rest. Left arm, do whatever variation you did earlier. So if you went up towards to grab the top of the left corner, do so here. Again, we find length with every inhale. Exhale, twist. With navel to spine. Good. Inhale. Exhale, twist. And on your own breath, 2 more times. Good. On your last one, inhale, come back into your tabletop position. Great. Exhale, sit bones to heels, chest to thighs, forearm, elbows down. Inhale brings you forward for Chakrasana, collarbone spread here. Exhale, tuck and round as we sit our sit bones to our heels, chest to thighs, forearms, elbows down. Inhale brings you forward, linking this breath with our movement is able to help us just create that sense of ease so we could create and cultivate that contentment. Good. Silencing the mind with our breath, which is easier for us to create that contentment, and then it's really easy to bring the main focuses of what we are grateful for. Keep on going on your own breath. Move slow with the breath. Don't be in a hurry. Good job. Good. On your last one, find yourself back into your static tabletop. Great. Inhale, straighten out the right leg. Drop the tops of the toes. We're flexed with our toes onto your sticky mat. Shift your weight towards the wall behind us. Ooh, yes. Coming into a hamstring quad stretch here. You could pulse here or you can stay static, nice and still, whatever's good for you today. Let's connect with that Ujjayi breath, sealing up the lips, inhaling slightly and exhaling quietly through the nose. So there's a slight constriction in the throat that starts to happen. Your breath is very mildly audible to your partner. Sounds like a baby Darth Vader, or if you're trying to fog up a window or ocean waves. This is a breath that creates fire in our core. It provokes energy, it provokes movement. It helps energy propel itself forward, like becoming a catalyst for ourselves. Good. Inhale, right knee to meet the left. Exhale, straighten out left leg. Come onto the toes, flex the toes, and shift your weight towards the wall behind us. Good. Connecting with our Ujjayi breath here. Excellent. Good. Inhale, bring the left knee to meet the right. Exhale, lay down, but come onto your right forearm. So align the right forearm to the top of your mat. Perfect. Feet, inner sides of the feet touch and tops of the toes rest, and we root them down into our mat. Perfect. Side body's long, root the tailbone. Inhale, with your left arm, grab the left ankle and guide that heel towards the sit bone. Perfect. Coming into a resting quad stretch. Connect with the Ujjayi breath. Lightly guide that heel towards the sit bone. If you can't reach there, that's fine. Honor where you're at, because these quads are tight. So, and every day is different. Some days you have them where they're more forgiving, and some days they just tell you to almost back off. Be sure to keep the inner thighs touching and rooting that tailbone down, just a slight tuck in the tailbone. Good. Exhale, relax. The left leg straightens, coming onto our left forearm, paralleling our forearm to the top of our mat. Thighs touch, inside of the inner feet touch, top of the toes are rooted into the mat. Tuck the tailbone, side body's long, next to the side body is long, shoulders are down into the upper back sockets, not lifted towards the ears, root them down. Exhale, grab and reach the right ankle with the right hand. Good. Slightly, effortlessly guide the heel towards your sit bone. Good. Reunite with your breath. Good. Exhale, straighten out the right leg to meet the left. Bring the hands along the side of your chest. Fingers are nice and open like starfish. Forehead rests on the mat. Touch the inner sides of the feet together. Thighs are connected as well. Tops of the toes are rooted into the earth. Side body's long. Shoulders are down into the upper back sockets. To make sure the little shoulders are down into the upper back sockets, let's lift them up towards the ear and then rotate those shoulders back and down into the upper back sockets. Perfect. Slightly root that tailbone. Good. On your inhale, come up, bring the upper body up. Chin stays tucked for baby cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as if there's a walnut we're trying to squeeze and break in between those shoulders. Good. Breathe here, easy. Exhale, release. Relax for a few breaths. Again, tops of the toes rooted into the earth. Thighs touch, insides of the feet are touching. Side body's long, shoulders are rooted down into the upper back sockets. Inhale, baby cobra, upper body lifts, no hands. Chin stays tucked. We keep breathing here. We don't hold our breath. We find that sense of ease. We create contentment with the breath here being in this pose. Even though it is unnatural, thus a little bit uncomfortable, we guide and use the breath to create that sense of ease, finding our level of contentment in this pose. So right here, this brings up a real significance of gratitude. Being grateful for our breath. Exhale, relax. Because by connecting with that breath, we're able to create that relaxation and find that contentment. Inhale, bend the knees, soles shine up towards the ceiling. Good. Exhale, release both of the feet towards your left. Windshield wipering our legs out, and then exhale, release them to the right. Good. Do that on a few more breaths with your movement, with your breath. Just releasing any lower back tension that those cobras may have created. Good. All right, on your inhale, straighten out both of the legs again. Insides of the feet touch, top of the toes root down into our mat. Coming onto active piano fingers, and our hands are about leveled with our chest. Perfect. Slightly tuck the chin. Inhale, coming up, the upper body comes up, but this time we're using our hands so the hands stay on the ground. Perfect. Chin is tucked for cobra for flexibility. A variation of our full cobra today. Link with your breath here. Tailbone is tucked. Good. Be sure to pull those shoulders down away from the ears. Excellent. Exhale, relax. Whew. Rest. Perhaps windshield wiper the lower back out one more time. Good. Inhale, tabletop. Good. Reach for the top of your mat with both of the arms. Forehead rests on the mat. Tailbone stays lifted for puppy pose. Good. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, puppy. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, puppy. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, puppy. Perfect. Inhale, tabletop. And let's exhale, child's pose. So big toes to touch. Knees are as wide as our mat. Exhale, we reach and straighten out the arms up towards the top of our mat, while we rest our forehead and chest melts down to the mat. Sit bones down towards the heels. Perfect. Inhale here. Find length and reach. Exhale, melt towards your mat. Do a few more on your breath. Inhale, we hollow out the armpits. We reach up towards the top of the mat. Exhale, melt down towards your mat. Good. Perhaps allowing the sit bones to sit a little deeper on the heels. Good. Do a few more with your own breaths, connecting back to that Ujjayi breath. Beautiful. Beautiful. Inhale back into your tabletop. Be sure that your mat is plush enough to come onto your knees. If it's not, please create a cushion with a towel, a blanket, or bend and fold your mat twice to create it to be plush enough. Good. Inhale, step out the left foot. So we're just standing on our right knee. Perfect. Yes, right there. Inhale, lengthen arms up above the crown. Good. Exhale, palms to the center. So bring the palms towards the inside of the left foot. Good. Remember not to round the back here, so keep the spine nice and straight. So a little variation of a lunge for us today. If you're here, if that's too much for you, remember we have our block, so we could create different levels with our block. High, medium, and low. So again, we're standing just on our right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, rest the palms down onto your block on what level is good for you. If medium's not enough, it's just too much of a pull in our lunge here on the left side, then come up onto the highest level. Try the lowest. Breathe here, be easy. If you don't need a block, just be sure to be resting on your palms. Fingers are open like starfish, and be sure not to be rounding that back. So keeping the back flat like a table. So as you see, I'm not like this. I'm nice and flat, parallel to our mat. Good, inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Bring the left knee to meet the right. Exhale, stepping out our right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, coming into our low lunge. Perfect, beautiful. Breathe easy here. Stay connected with your breath. Whatever variation you did on that left side, please do on your right. So if you use your block, use the block on the same level. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up above the crown. Exhale, arms down. Rest your right knee to meet the left. Take a breath. Good. Exhale, tabletop. Good. On your next exhale, puppy. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, puppy. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, puppy. And inhale, tabletop. Good. Step to the top of your mat. So coming into Tadasana, full standing pose here now. Good. Stepping to the top of our mat, coming into Tadasana, perfect posture pose. Feet are parallel, sit bone distance apart. Good. Root of the second toe straight through the heel. Thighs slightly move back. Root and tuck the tailbone from the focal point in the pelvis. Root down. Rise up. Feel spirit energy radiate. Palms out. Good. Chin is parallel. Excellent. Perfect posture pose here. Breathe easy. Good. Let's inhale. Arms above the crown. Coming into extended mountain. Extended Tadasana. Great. Exhale. Fold all the way through. Uttanasana. Forward fold. Inhale is the halfway lift. Body forms the number 7. Flat back. Exhale is the fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale is the fold. Inhale, hands on each hip. And the inhale brings you all the way back up. Standing into our Tadasana. Beautiful. Grab your block. Bring it to the inner thighs, to where it's on the skinniest part. So we're not using, the wide. I don't want you like that. Use the skinniest and the smallest part. And hug that block with those inner thighs. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, coming into our Utkatasana yogi chair. Our yogi chair, we're sitting in our invincible chair. Good. Inhale. Let's inhale, bring the arms into cactus, golf post arms. Good. And exhale, we find length and reach and extend our arms again. Inhale, cactus. Good. Exhale, reach, extend. Inhale. Do a few more on your own breath. Please don't feel like you have to stay with me. Connect with your breath and where you are. Some people are predominantly inhales. Some people are predominantly exhales. So each of us have our own unique rhythm. Good. On your last one, let's stay in our Utkatasana yogi chair, please, if you can. Make sure that our knee is not overseeing our feet. So if you can't see your feet, then you need to sit back just a little bit more. Ooh, hug those thighs. They're hugging in, squeezing that block. They're burning. They're a little bit on fire, and that's completely fine. That's how it's supposed to feel. Great. Let's exhale, chest to thighs. Relax your chest, rest your back, find length in your spine here, remove your block, set it out towards the side. And let's rest our chest onto our thighs here for just a second. Beautiful. Good. Inhale, coming all the way up, full extensions, arm extend into our yoga chair again. Perfect. Exhale, chest to thighs, rest. Good. Inhale, arms to T. So flat back, body forms the number 7. Look left, look right. Be sure your arm is not in a W or a V. Straight out. So the wrist is straight out of the shoulder. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Full extension with your arms. Both arms are shining and reaching up towards the crown. Good. Sitting into our yogi chair once again. Good. Good. Exhale, relax. Coming down, resting our chest and thighs. Chin stays tucked. Good. Release here. Nod your head yes 10 times here. And nod your head no 10 times. Good. Inhaling. Halfway lift. Arms into T. Look left, look right. Beautiful. Come all the way up into our full extension. Arms reach above the crown. Good. Exhale. Stand up. Arms down. Coming into our Tadasana. Perfect posture pose once again. Oh, take a breath. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Good. Grab our block. Let's rest it inside the left foot and step back the right leg and to our right foot to where it's a 45-degree angle, okay? So the heel of our left foot should shoot through the arch of our right foot. Our right foot is like a little kickstand. Hips are square towards the room in front of us. So put your hands on your hip, square towards the room in front of us. Perfect. Micro bend in each knee, okay? Never locking our knees in yoga, always keeping them springy. Perfect. Our block is down the inside of our left foot. Inhale, arms up above the crown. Exhale, bend into the left knee, coming into Virabhadrasana number 1, Warrior 1. Good. Exhale, straighten out the left knee and drop the arms. Good. Let's do this dynamic movement. In and out with your breath. Link the breath with your movement. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Arms reach above the crown. Exhale, arms down. And we unbend that knee. We straighten out that left leg. Good. Do a few more with your own breath. Let's do 4 with your own breath. Good. On your last one, exhale, arms down. Left leg is straight. Inhale, arms up above the crown. And exhale, fold all the way through. Back is flat, resting each palm onto our block if we can, if we're there. If that is too much for you, then make sure to have 2 blocks, and that's going to give you a wider availability to stretch. So you could stack blocks too. So here's what 2 blocks would look like, right? Still keeping our back flat. That's the key, not rounding our back. So if you're needing the 2 blocks, please use the 2 blocks. Coming down on whatever variation of the block that you need. Perfect, hold here. Let's rest the head. So let's have the crown hang heavy towards the earth. Beautiful. Slightly tucking our chin to our chest. Always micro bending in our knees, so don't keep them locked. Beautiful. Breathe here easy. See if you could be still here. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up above the crown. Exhale, arms down. Step the right foot to meet the left. Take a breath. Take a breath. Beautiful. Doing that variation on our right side. So be sure to have the block in the inner side of the right foot. If you need 2 blocks, please have 2 blocks. Good. Exhale, step the left leg back. Left foot comes into that 45-degree angle back there. Hips are square towards the room in front of us. Perfect. Micro bend in each knee. Inhale, arms up above the crown. Exhale, bend the right knee. Virendrasana on the right side. Move into your dynamic movement. On your inhales, we straighten out the right leg. We drop the arms towards the hips. And inhale, bend into it. Exhale, straightening out the right leg. Arms down towards our hips. Inhale, bend. Arm reaches above the crown. Exhale, straighten out the right leg. Arms down towards the sides of our hips. Inhale, bending into our right knee. Arms reach above the crown. Exhaling, arms down to the sides of our hips, straighten out the right leg. Great, do 4 on your own breath. On your last one, be sure that the leg is straight on that exhale. Inhale, arms above the crown. Exhale, fold through to where each palm rests onto the block. Perfect. Stay here. Allow the crown to hang heavy. And be still. Be sure to have a micro bend in each knee. Good. Inhale, arms up above the crown. Exhale, arms down. Step the left foot to meet the right. Beautiful. Take a breath. Right. Take a wide stance with your mat parallel. Bring your block. Step out your right toes towards the wall in front of you. Place that block in the inner side of the right foot. Beautiful. Left foot stays parallel. Inhale, arms to T. Exhale, right palm to the block. Left arm stays up, reaching, find length, hollowing out that armpit, and breathing here for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Beautiful. Just be sure to keep the knees micro bent. Stay here for a few breaths. Good. Inhale, arms to T, bring your block with you. Exhale, arms down, feet back to parallel. Take a breath. Still in our wide stance with our feet parallel, pivot the left toes towards the wall behind us. Bring our block on the inner side of our left foot. Inhale, arms into T. Exhale, left palm to meet the block. Good. Keep the right arm extended. Aligning our wrist with our shoulder, chest is shining and opening up towards this right side for Trikonasana on the right side. Good. Breathe here. Be still for a few breaths for about 20 seconds. Again, be conscious of your knees, making sure they're micro bent. Good, inhale, arms back up into T. Exhale, arms down, left foot back to parallel. Take a breath. Stay in your wide stance. Your block to the center on whatever level you think you need. If you need a little bit more length, then be on the highest level. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up into T. Exhale, let's fold all the way through with the knees micro bent. Beautiful. Allow the crown to hang heavy here. If you need to use your block, then be sure to be on your block with a flat back. Good. Bring the palms of your hands onto your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, gliding our palms up our shins to where our back is flat. Forms the number 7, flat back. Exhales the fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhales the fold. Do 2 more with your own breath. And on your last one, inhale, flat back, hands on each hip, and on that same inhale, brings you all the way back up into your standing wide-legged. Good. Exhale, arms down, take a breath. Heel toe together. Beautiful. Take a seat. Lay down onto your back. So with our knees bent, on our inhale, arms reach above the crown. As the pelvis comes with us, we tuck the tailbone. At the top of our inhale, exhale, arms back down to the sides of our hips. 1 vertebrae at a time, allowing to hit the mat, and our arms rest totally down on the exhale. Inhale, arms up above the crown for Vidyavadapitam, moving bridge. Exhale, arms stacked down, 1 vertebrae at a time, hits the mat. Good. Do 3 with your own breath. On your last one, stay into the full extension with your arms reaching above the crown. Pelvis is up towards the ceiling, and let's focus the energy in our hearts here. See the energy in your heart collecting there at your chest in the heart center. See a golden light's presence. As we breathe in motivation, we honor the fire within us, the drive, the force, the infinite. Good. Tucking our tailbone, staying connected here, being conscious of the divinity that lays between us and lays within us, our true highest selves. And exhale, arms down. Once 1 vertebrae at a time hits the mat, as the arms reach the sides of our hips, exhale, relax. Good. Take a breath. Straighten out both of the legs. Good. Bending just the right knee with the toes flexed, feet are active. Interlacing our hands behind this right thigh. Perfect. We push into our hands, so we're pushing our soul towards the wall behind us. There we go. So there should be like a little anchoring effect coming into this nice psoas stretch here. Perfect. Stay here for a few breaths. If you can, bring the right leg into full extension, so straightening out that right knee. Soul shines towards the ceiling. Good. And interlacing our hands behind that thigh and hugging it towards our chest. Good. Exhale, release that interlacing. And allow the right heel to slowly meet the left. Beautiful. Inhale, bending just the left knee, interlacing our hands behind that left thigh. Feet are active, pulling away, but keeping the hands interlaced. So we're pulling that thigh into our hands for a few breaths. Good. On your inhale, if you can, straighten out that left leg. Sole shines towards the ceiling. Feet are active here. Toes are flexed towards our nose. Still pushing that thigh into our hands. Exhale, release the hands. And slowly exhale, release the left heel to meet the right. Inhale, hugging your knees to your chest together. And on the exhales, we allow them to float a little bit away. Inhale, hugging them towards our chest. Exhale, allow them to float a little bit away. Resting each palm onto each knee. Separate the knees and have them make their own orbit with some hip circles here. So we use the arms as tools and the palms as tools to guide our knees. Rotate those circles. Beautiful. Knees stay bent. Exhale, arms into cactus pose, and exhale both of the knees towards your left with the gaze shifted out towards your right. So we're coming into a modified supine. So both of the knees are towards the left together, touching. Arms are in cactus, but our gaze is over the right shoulder. Beautiful. Stay here for a few breaths, and I'm going to reread you the poem that I read earlier. Who You Are by Donna Falls. Who you are is so much more than what you do. The essence shining through your heart, soul, and the center. The bare and bold truth of you does not lie in your to-do list. You are not just at the surface of your skin, not just the impulse of the arranged muscles on your face that arrange into a smile or a frown, not just boundless energy or bone or worry fatigue. Dive deeper. You are divinity, the vast and the open sky of spirit. It's the light of God, the ember of at your core, the passion, the presence, the timeless, deathless essence of that reaches out and touches me. Who you are transcends fear and turns suffering into liberation. Who you are is love. Good. On your inhale, bring the knees to the opposite side and rest in your supine twist. And just meditate on how that poem speaks to you. Who you are is pure love, divinity itself, and how that offers so much freedom, feeling liberated in your core. As that contentment presence presents itself into your practice. We inhale, knees together. Hug the knees tight to your chest. On your exhales, allow the knees to float a little bit away on your inhales. Fill the belly up with oxygen. And we come and we bring something into mind that we are grateful for. If you could think of multiple things, but at least focus on one thing that you're grateful for today. Coming up into our yogi ball, so just lifting our upper back off. Knees are still hugging tight towards our chest. We squeeze all our muscles, clench our jaw even, tighten our eyes, and exhale, relax into Shavasana. Perfect, our perfect snow angel pose. Feel that contentment and gratitude. Be here in Shavasana for 10 whole minutes. Starting at the top of your crown, relaxing all our muscles in our face, creating space between the teeth, relaxing our lower jaw. Softening out any worry lines in the forehead, relaxing the temples. Sides of the necks, lengthen and relax. Shoulders melt into the mat. Arms lengthen and relax. Heart is open and relaxed. Organs are relaxed. Hips are open and relaxed. Leg muscles are lengthened and relaxed. Feet relax. We find that sense of ease within us. Marinate in the contentment that we created today. Staying connected with your breath. If your mind starts to wander, notice on your inhales how the belly fills up with oxygen. On your exhales how the belly moves towards the spine. If any thought comes in, we notice it like a cloud in the sky and see it simply floating by. No more muscle to bone energy here. All the muscles melt off the bones, coming into a full deep relaxation. As our environment comforts us, we let go and we find contentment in this pose, Shavasana, corpse pose. Wiggling our toes and our fingers, reconnecting with your breath. On your exhale, with the windows of the eyes closed, bending each knee, coming into the fetal position on the right side, using your right forearm as a pillow. Shifting that energy with us as we harness that energy into our hearts that we created today. And linking with Mother Earth one more last time as we seal our practice. Just grateful for this time that we give ourselves to practice, to allow ourselves to feel great and honor that greatness that resides within us. Inhale, using the arms to guide you back up into your seat. Windows of the eyes stay closed. Sit tall into your seat with windows of the eyes closed. I read you the poem one more last time. Who you are. Who you are is so much more than what you do. The essence shining through the heart, the soul, and the center. The bare, the bold truth of you does not lie in your to-do list. You are not just at the surface of your skin, not just the impulse to arrange the muscles of your face into a smile or a frown, not just boundless energy or bone or worry fatigue. Dive deeper. Who you are is divinity, the vast and open sky of spirit. It's the light of God, the ember of your core, the passion, the presence, the timeless, the deathlessness, the essence of you that reaches out and touches me. Who you are transcends fear and turns suffering into liberation. Who you are is love. Inhale that love into your heart, hands come heart center. Exhale, bowing, honoring the true divine being within us, full of contentment and gratitude. Exhale, release. The light in me sees, honors, and reflects the light in you. Namaste.